Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It is 2:14 p.m. on October 6, 2024 in West Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 16 degrees outside on a sunny afternoon in the city. In this video, I walked for 2.5 kilometers through Ambleside Park, starting at the Squamish Nation Welcome Figure on Ambleside Beach, then stroll east along the Capilano Pacific Trail, then meander around Park Royale Shopping Mall, ending my trek in the food court of the shopping mall. To support the channel, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. For updates, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe. Hey you folks, Jerome Forestwood here. Just walking through Ambleside Park here in West Vancouver. Came off of the point with the totem pole. And we're just walking past Ambleside Beach right now. Over here in the Ambleside area. There's in front of us right now. We are currently on the seawalk. Not the seawall over here in West Vancouver, it's the seawalk. And you can see the Lionsgate Bridge in the distance. And of course, across the Burrard Inlet, which Vancouver Harbor is part of, right on over here, is Stanley Park.
I think we're in a final year of life.
And you can see it's a gorgeous day out today. What is the weather now? It's a nice 16 degrees today. That's pretty good. Sure, it's a little warmer in Toronto. It will be a little warmer in Toronto for a few more weeks, and then it'll start to cool off and get much cooler than here. This area will stay a lot warmer. Not talking about just West Vancouver, but the North Shore and Metro Vancouver. Over here is the dog area. There are a lot of people who will bring their four-legged friends to run around and play. And it is away from a lot of the different car areas. So if you have a dog and you want to bring him down to a great area to socialize, this little stretch right here in Ambleside Park is pretty cool. A great place to bring your dog.
Yeah, because they were very respectful. I steer on my own. Our point of view, and then would kind of change the subject. Well, they do.
The people.
Oh, we'll keep walking here.
Okay. Oh, that. How's her volleyball going?
Over here, there's a little pond. It's because there is a golf course here. Small little pitch and putt right here. And then of course this is your pond that they have over here too.
Once a month. Can I finish? Now I can see.
They have what they call pitch and putts also over in Stanley Park. It's just a smaller golf course. Not one of those bigger ones that you would see in other parts of Metro Vancouver. Guess the golfers like it. I'm not really a big golf fan. But I'm not like against golfing. Golfing's if it's your jam, cool. That's all I say about that. There's some guys in their wets. They're probably gonna go off the shore here a little bit into the water, probably about waist deep, and go fishing. And we are on the other side of the Lionsgate Bridge over here at Stanley Park, or across from Stanley Park. So if you've been to Stanley Park and around the seawall, well, don't just go around the seawall. Come on over here, check out the Seat Walk. And this place is awesome. A lot of dog owners over here. Look at that. Happy dogs running around. We'll keep walking here. That's probably where the fishermen were. I guess they were fishing down here before. A few other guys out here. Yeah, a few cows too. Very cool. Down here, this is the mouth of the Capilano River. Or, is it the Capilano? Let me double check that for you. It is a river down here, the mouth of something.
There's another one there too.
Yeah, it's the mouth of the Capilano. So yeah, I'm not, I'm not wrong. Very cool. You can see the fishermen out there in the water. Right there. Waist deep. Very cool. There's a few more over there. And then there's a few guys who've brought their boats out here. It looks like motorized inflatables. Very cool. It's good to see. There's like some good fishing spots. This is obviously a serious fishing spot. When you got people in the water waist deep out in full welly suits. Wellies are what we call in Canada rubber boots, but if it's a full welly suit, it's the chest waders. That's another term we use on over here for fishermen in the water. I'm sure there's a more technical term that these guys know that I don't, but that's what I know them as. Very cool. Look at this, all the fishermen, and then also the Lionsgate Bridge and Stanley Park. That's so awesome. That's quite a view. I've never seen that before. Nice to see. That dog is so excited. Look at this one. He's not taking his mouth off the ball. There's somebody going out right now into the water with everyone else. cool. We'll keep walking around here. Looks like this guy's got hip waders out here. Very cool. This is a busy park for this side of town. Of course, it is a gorgeous day. It looks like everyone's just getting out. They're in their home, just coming out, hanging out with their family, or doing their own thing. Don't always have to hang out with your family. There is some sort of seal or something out there swimming around. That was not a rock. It has been moving. I don't think it's going to show up on the camera. This is the Ambleside train bridge over here. That is an active bridge. Looks like we got a few graffiti artists over in this side of town. Not half bad. Looks like the biking path's over here too. You can bring a bike path down here and enjoy yourself too. Pretty awesome. And there you can see it. That is the Capilano River right there for you. And that is the reserve right on over there. Definitely, this is the fishing spot. We just walked through. Very cool. Just pulling the dogs out of the way of the bike. That's smart. Good owners. Look at this forest right here. Is that not beautiful? Wow. Just wow. This trail here should head on over to Park Royale. So we'll head on over to Park Royale and check that out. Park Royale has a few different sections to it, so we won't go to all the sections. We'll go to the main drag and show you part of that. And then you can come down and you can explore other parts of it yourself. I'll give you something to do. I love the nature on this side of town. It's so awesome. And really, like, when you think about the nature in North Vancouver and West Vancouver, where we specifically are, West Vancouver right now, like, when you see the nature over here, Stanley Park's really the gateway or the corridor to this place. So awesome. There's a bike path on over here. We're gonna head up here and over to Park Royale. We're at the back side of it. Oh, okay. Guess we'll figure this out as we go. Not quite sure what you do here. I guess we'll follow everyone else. There's a sidewalk right here, so I guess we're good. Looks like we're coming to the back of a parking lot. A little crosswalk up ahead, so we'll use that crosswalk. Get a great view of the mountains over here though. And the city. This looks like the back way for some people.
I don't remember actually, but I know that I didn't make it. It wasn't a wrong
Oh yeah, I see where we are. I see where we are.
I bought my car.
So I guess if you do need parking, there is parking here. Plenty of it, so come on out and enjoy the parking. It's always good to see a mall with a whole lot of parking for you. So you don't have to worry about finding a spot. This place is busy though. Look at all the folks here. Of course, over here, there is the big box store over here is Simon's. That'll be your French store. Across the way here. And then I think we can walk up this way. Yep, there's still sidewalk here. The back the loading bay door is on over here. Look at that. All those flats, freights. A lot of stuff coming in here. A lot of stuff. And here we are over at the main drag. The local Starbucks. All the different people here.
What's that?
Do a quick little loop down here. And we'll head on over to the main section of the mall for you. Across the street there is even more. There's another building with other shops and restaurants to check out. So if you are in the area, come on down and check out more than just the main drags. Check out the north side of Park Royale. Some great stores over there too, and I'm sure they'd really enjoy. And if you came on out and check those out too, you can see how part of this mall is outdoors. There is an indoor section too. We'll check that out. Yeah, over here is a Tesla factory. Or not factory, it's Tesla store. And they did have a Tesla robot in there. I don't see it in there anymore. That was pretty cool to see. Oh wow, just look at this place. That's not awesome. Over here's the Village Tap House. Passing Old Navy down here too. Nice little restaurant. Very cool. People just chilling out. Looks like the parents are keeping the kids sit here with us right now. That way we know where you are and we can take a rest. And this is considered your luxury mall. It's a lot of high-end shops, as well as shops that the middle class would also come to. So it's not all high-end. I wouldn't necessarily myself consider it luxury, but you'll hear that a lot from some local Vancouverites. Now I say some. Now it's not everyone.
Yeah.
We'll see some high-end stores, but also you'll see some regular stores too. And this place will light up on a Friday night and a Saturday night for all the different bars and restaurants that are in the area too. Lululemon right here for you. And then at the end over here, this is where you got your Michaels, which is your arts and crafts supply store. I'm going to cross right here and head on to the other side. You see a DeVille down here. Not sure if it's open. Interesting. You can see all the different stores and shops that are on this side too. So you really gotta, if you're coming on over here and you are in a shopping phase, and just be ready to explore all the different nooks and crannies, because you're not quite sure what you'll find, especially if you're new to the area. I love this mall though. Such a great mall. Huge, huge. Not as big as Metropolis and Metrotown though. That is the third biggest mall in all of Canada. That one will beat this one every single time. Every single time. Local Cactus Club over here. Classic umbrellas. Looks like there's a nice little fountain here. Look at this. This is so cute. Nice little waterway. And it comes out here to those columns. That's awesome. That's fun. There's different totem poles and motifs that are blended in and throughout the mall, including on the outside of the main entrance to Lululemon. You can see a Lululemon emblem that's been mixed in with other ones. There's your local root store right here. See this also on Burrard and Robson. There's a big store in there. Much bigger store, and there'll be another big root store over at the other side of Burrard and Robson, eventually in Vancouver, not here in West Van. Not quite sure what they're going to do with the current root store there and the other root store opens, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. Here you can see a little bit of how they build up on the hill over here and all that stuff. So cool. Across the street here and head on into the main entrance. And there's more to the outdoor parts of the mall over here, so feel free to check those out. And we're gonna head on in there. So whatever light turns on next we shall cross. And there you can see the Home Depot building, and Starbucks. A few clicks and we're back down. And this is the mall. Now remember, this is a population that's much smaller over here. So this is a big old mall for 40 to 50,000 people that live in and around the area. Rather impressive facility for that level of a population. Very cool. You know, a lot of the stores that you would find elsewhere in other parts of Vancouver. So no big surprise here. Now in this city here specifically, we do have some distinct diaspora groups. We have a lot of Italians, Persians, okay, Chinese, as well as your pan-European Canadians. So Canadians whose descendants originally came from Europe. Wow, that person's not paying attention at all. A lot of different stores in there, everything from Sport Check to Wireless Wave to Burks or jewelry. So you got that whole mix of high-end and middle-class stores, like I was saying before. This area really is a more affluent area with a lot of families that are either very wealthy or middle class. And some people have just been fortunate and they bought their house here when it was a much less desirable area, and it's since become a desirable area. And they've just got a lot of good house equity, equity from their homes. So good on them for making that decision back in the day. I'm gonna head on up to the food court and get myself a drink. Oh, they're gonna build a Trees in here, and Trees is a cafe. That's good. I would love a Trees right here. It's a great little spot for it. Just gonna go around the bend here just to show you this hall. They got an oakberry on this side now, which is awesome to see. Love oakberry. Well, you can see right down there at the end of the hall, they got an Indigo Books and everything. Very, very cool. We're gonna head on up to the food court though. That's pretty much this section of the mall. It's not much bigger than that. Like there's a little more up here, and there's a parking lot, and I think the parking lot might be also on top of the mall. That is a very Vancouver thing, Metro Vancouver thing. You'll see that also in other areas. Even like in Richmond and Parker Place Mall, there's parking on top of Parker Place Mall. I found that fascinating. We're gonna have to ride up this one, a little bit of a slower pace at this mall. Look at that. Got a big play gym for the kids over there in the corner.
And then they have a brick down there too, which is a furniture store. So I'll just do a quick swoop through this area. I'll finish the video up over at the local Tim Hortons for you. That's where I'm going to grab my drink today. Just have a fixin' for an ice cap, and they do a really good. That's one thing Tim Hortons does really well. Though I am enamored by the chat time right now. Maybe I'll go there. You see all the people here. And look at the food court. No shortage of folks out here. It's not packed in any way, shape, or form, but still. Nice to see people out and about enjoying themselves. Hope I was busy today. I'm just gonna finish up over here, folks. I'll figure out where the line starts first. Anyways, folks, thanks for coming along today. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Have a good day.